Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, June 8th. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Curtis Crutchfield. Glad you're with us tonight. A toddler is found wandering alone without shoes in Landover yesterday evening. Prince George's police discovered the boy in the 600 block of Garrett Morgan Boulevard around 5:30. He was wearing blue jeans, a blue shirt, and was carrying a plate of food. Although there were no signs of trauma, authorities took the boy to the hospital for evaluation. He was then released into the custody of Child Protective Services. Officials are continuing to investigate this case.
The theft and misconduct trial of Delegate Tiffany Alston continues for the fourth day. The prosecution maintained she misused General Assembly funds, but today her team began presenting witnesses to defend her. Denise Douglas has the details.
The courtroom was not full by any means, but Delegate Tiffany Alston definitely had her supporters. Her mother was here, as well as several colleagues from the General Assembly. Delegate Aisha Braveboy and Jolene Ivey were here supporting her. When asked about her presence, Delegate Braveboy simply said she was here as a private citizen. She would not comment on the case or any other details. Now, in terms of action on the witness stand, the defense team was up today, and they put on the stand the chief of staff for Delegate Alston, who testified that she assigned Rayshawn Ford a number of tasks having to do with Delegate Alston's legislative work, including setting up the district office and keeping track of calendar events on the delegate's schedule. The issue here, of course, is whether Alston used General Assembly funds to pay Ford, who prosecutors say worked in Alston's private law firm and did not do legislative work. Now, that's according to them. Ford was paid $800 in 2011. Ford testified earlier this week. Initially, she told investigators in the prosecutor's office that she did not do any legislative work, but when she hit the witness stand, she changed that story and said that she did. So that is obviously one of the things that the jurors here will have to sort through. They could get the case later on today, and their decision will obviously affect and impact Alston's future. If she's convicted of the theft and misconduct charges, she will have to give up her seat in the General Assembly. I'm Denise Douglas, CTV News.
And Alston is also facing charges for allegedly stealing campaign funds to pay for her wedding. That trial for that case is scheduled for October.
A new state ethics law will require lawmakers to post certain disclosure forms online starting next year. The forms will include details of any outside employment and potential conflicts of interest by legislators and their spouses. Financial disclosures will not be posted online, a requirement stripped from the original bill amid privacy concerns. The legislation was drafted mainly in response to ethics violations by Prince George's Senator Ulysses Curry. Curry was censured by the Senate for failing to disclose income he made as a consultant for Shoppers Food Warehouse on his state ethics forms.
Aaron Thomas, the man known as the East Coast rapist, was in court today in Manassas, Virginia for a second competency hearing. After an earlier evaluation, a judge found him mentally capable to stand trial. But Thomas's lawyers say he is mutilating himself and hallucinating and hides under a blanket when they try to meet with him. Thomas is accused of 17 sexual assaults in 12 years. 6 of them occurred in Prince George's County. According to prosecutors, he was caught with the help of DNA evidence collected in Connecticut last year.
Police need your help finding 3 suspects involved in several attempted carjackings. Authorities released this video earlier today. Take a close look as 2 men surround a vehicle, then one man points a gun at the victim and tries to get her out of the car. She quickly drives away. Police say the victim was in the parking lot of the Hangar Club in Clinton around midnight on June 3rd. 2 of the suspects are believed to be around 25 years old. The third is only described as being heavy set. The 3 men are also believed to be involved in another carjacking that occurred the same night around the same time. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 301-868-8773.
And police need your help identifying a bank robbery suspect. Take a close look at these surveillance pictures. This is the man authorities believe robbed an M&T Bank in Forestville. The incident happened yesterday about 2 p.m. Anyone with information is encouraged to call 301-772-4905. A cash reward is being offered for any tip that leads to an arrest. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Curtis Crutchfield.